So you got sent some games from Joe Magic.
Joe Magic Games. That's
Joe
a cool
Magic
name.
Games. And so we thought we'd just, start off by opening up on stream before we learn them. So we won't play them tonight. We're going to learn them, and then hopefully next time we stream, maybe we can play through both of these because they look supposed to be about 60 minutes. So.
Right. And one way of figuring out which one we're going to play first is see what's inside the box.
Yeah.
Right.
So I thought, we just open them both up and then see what we thought.
Let's start with Finding John Carter.
Yeah.
John Carter is based on the book you've seen, read John Carter Mars.
It is a
You may have seen the movie.
It seems like a sci-fi variation to the idea of John Carter.
Allegedly, one of the big movies, trying to remember which one it was it Avatar? Was sort of kind of based on the original story of John Carter Mars. Not sure. It's the same Edward Burroughs Rice, same person who wrote Tarzan.
Mm-hmm.
Tarzan of the Jungle. Same guy, if I remember right, is the one who wrote this series of stories about finding John Carter. I read the books. So did my kids. Read the books. They're pretty good. They're popcorn science fiction type books.
Mm-hmm.
What we used to call pulp fiction type stuff. So, but interesting. Finding John Carter. And so we've got a game. You said I heard you talking before we started about some of the mechanics. What are we talking about?
So it looks like it's it looks like a bag builder.
Ooh, I like
so a bag builder worker placement. So like we'll start off. Looks like we have the different player bags. So
these are bright.
They are bright.
Very
they
bright
play up to 5 players. So you have the 5 different player bags there. It looks like. So in this one you're using.
These are big, thick, chunky cubes.
So each cube represents a different crew member.
Wow, look how thick these plastic cubes are.
White is crew, green's merchant, black is officer, pink is mechanic, yellow is smuggler, purple is navigator, and red is gunner. So you're building your bag full of these different crew members, and then you're using those in order to accomplish tags.
That sounds sort of like, have you played Automobile, the bag building racing game?
Mm-mm.
You ever played that one? No. It's on BGA. You can play it if you ever want to.
Oh, cool.
But when you pull out the different cubes, each of the different cubes does something different as you're trying to go around the track,
Yeah.
And you can upgrade your cubes and get more. That's a lot of cubes. I like it. What are these?
I don't know. They look like crystal. I don't know. Let's see. They are. It says crystals.
Crystals, okay. Yeah,
so there's 3 different ones. What they're used for, I have no idea.
I like the way they look, though.
There's even some
big, chunky.
There's even specialist meeples as well. So you got some different colored meeples.
I'll give it to Joe Magic. This is actually a pretty nice production.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, look, big, thick stuff here. Nice.
You got fuel tokens.
Still going through these crystals. I like it.
And metal coins.
So these pebble-looking things are fuel tokens? Right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we got some metal coins.
Wait, metal coins too?
We got some metal coins here.
Nice job, Joe Magic.
That's neat. Some metal coins.
They're really heavy.
Yeah. And then we got all of our cardboard bits. So
John Carter was supposedly like a Confederate War veteran, and he runs into this weird machine, and it thrusts him onto Mars. A Mars that actually had
life.
Ancient civilization, right? Yeah. Now, because he went from our gravity to Martian gravity, he was a lot stronger. He could run faster. He could jump higher.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a cool. When you're a kid, I mean, that's one of the things you dream about is being a scrawny little kid and all of a sudden going to a planet where you're super strong.
So after that, we just have a ton of. Looks like we got mission tiles. So those are ship lounges.
Lounges, okay.
And then we have just these things are popping out so easy. They're just falling off this thing.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Thick, nice, easy to break open tiles.
We got thruster tiles, whatever that means. Some thruster tiles. We could probably just pop all this stuff out at this point because they're coming out so easy.
Really easy. Okay.
Let's toss them over there on the right. Some more mission tiles here. So here's another one of those.
Okay. Okay.
Then you have the holes, the starting holes, and then you have advanced holes.
I'm just throwing all this stuff out.
Where that is, so. Man, these,
Okay, these look like sort
they're
of
just
work.
like falling
Are these
apart.
worker placement spaces? Is that what these are?
Yeah, it's a worker placement. So you have the different worker characters. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
keep them in this until we can, because there's 75 of those. So I don't want those.
I don't know how this plays, but I am already intrigued because I like the idea of bag building, like Orleans or any of those type of games.
So here's a bunch of bags. Came with tons of bags, which is awesome.
That's nice.
Love that.
Oh, these things popped out so easy. They're super cut
And
very well.
then we have the board, the main board.
What do you think these things are?
Oh man, this is big.
What do you think these are?
Those are the starting hull spaces,
Okay.
and then the advanced hull spaces. And then you have.
Oh, look, I see some ways to change cubes into
Yeah.
it. So I'm assuming you're not only building your bag, you're also upgrading your bag.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. So bag building.
Bag building, yep.
Yep. And then you have just what looks like a massive board. This is a huge
Okay,
board.
wow, that is a big board. Okay,
That's
now what
a
are these
huge
tiles?
board.
Let me show these off real quick.
So those are. It calls them the thruster tiles.
Okay.
I wish Joe Magic was in chat here and can help us out.
Yeah, Mark. We can get some questions. Well, we'll go through the rules later on and figure out how to get this played.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start putting these back into bags. Well, you wanna show off that board?
So it's worker placement here. So there's a couple different spots you can go to: the shipyard, cantina, academy, market, black market, and then the mission tiles themselves, which I think is the actual ultimate goal of this game, is to complete missions. And then you're gonna do that by
And you'll score
kind of
points, I
getting the
guess, by
right
doing that,
crew,
right?
the right crew. Yeah. And so these are, this is pretty neat. All the bonus points right here. So
Yeah.
each complete set of crew members will score you 5 points. Each specialist will score you 1 point. Each set is additional 5 points. So technically each set is worth 8 points. Each crystal is worth 1 point. Each set is worth 3 points. So each set of crystals is worth 3 points. And then mission bonuses. You get a ton of mission bonus points. So
Okay, I think I remember reading the back of the box. You're not actually playing as John Carter. John Carter has gone out on some mission and you're trying to find him. Isn't that right?
yeah.
Okay.
You live in 2089. The distress signal from deep space revealed a shocking surprise that same John Carter is still alive. After finding another gateway, this one through both time and space, he has found an unknown world and sends for your help. Your quest is to find him and bring him home. To do this, you will have to improve your ship, bring on the right crew, and succeed in a series of missions that will lead you to fulfill your ultimate goal. Find John Carter.
Find John Carter.
Yeah.
Okay.